ini kita mengadakan acara promosi tempe dengan mengundang para pengusaha wanita atau kaum sosialita New York yang ada di New York ini. Kita undang. Loh, kenapa kok kita undang kaum sosialita, pengusaha wanita? Karena kalau kita bicara masalah makanan, penggerak utama makanan itu adalah ibu-ibu. Nah, ini kita coba kenalkan tempe kepada para kaum sosialita New York dengan mulai dikenal di kalangan sosialita New York. Kita harapkan tempe akan menjadi salah satu menu favorit untuk masyarakat New York dan sekitarnya, dan nanti kedepannya untuk seluruh masyarakat Amerika Serikat.
Ada berapa orang Pak datang hari ini?
Kita undang itu sekarang lebih, ini ada total sekitar kurang lebih 100 Pak. 100 orangan. Kurang lebih 100, karena kita memang undang sebatas itu. Jadi undangan ini kaum jet set atau kaum sosialita New York dan beberapa kolega diplomatik dan kalangan pemerhati dan produsen tempe yang ada di sini, di New York dan sekitar.
Acara Women's Entrepreneurship Day Organization sedang menyelenggarakan resepsi bekerjasama dengan KJRI New York. Malam ini bertemakan Tempe Goes to New York, dan ibu-ibu Dharma Wanita Persatuan KJRI New York dan tim gamelan dan tari KJRI New York, malam ini kami tampil dengan baju daerah, menyambut tamu dan membantu suksesnya acara malam ini. Ini Jawa Tengah.
Toli-toli, Padang. Batak.
Batak.
Represent Ogi.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Ini pakaian Lombok.
Dari?
This is West Sumatera, Padang.
Padang.
Dari Jakarta.
Ini Jakarta?
Betawi ya.
Betawi ya?
Dari Palembang.
Dari Palembang?
Saya dari Papua.
Papua. Bali?
Saya dari Bali.
Oke. Mana coba tariannya.
Ini baju dari Padang.
Padang juga ya?
Iya.
Padang Timur.
Kalimantan Timur.
Kalimantan Timur. Oke.
Yes.
Bali ya?
I googled what Indonesian women wear. So
Nice though.
I googled what Indonesians really wear this like golden headdress. I came close. I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to overdo it.
thank you so much. That was easy. It's getting easier, Wendy. It's getting easier. So, first of all, I'd like to say welcome to everyone. Thank you for braving the weather to come. We had such a beautiful day today, and we're definitely in for a beautiful treat this evening. We have some performances and some explanations. So, without further ado, I'd like to get started. So, first, I'm going to introduce Wendy, for those of you who don't know her. And she's going to share a little bit with us. Then we're going to have a few opening remarks from the Council General. And then we're going to have a beautiful performance.
All right, everyone, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting our foundation. Thank you so much for being there today and supporting what we're doing. It's such, as you can imagine, like heartwarming to know, like that, this one woman in Honduras is the reason why we're all here today. But what's really exciting and why I love being here at the Indonesian consulate is that we're in 144 countries, and one country we're very strong in is Indonesia. And I love these people. They're the most incredible people. You're going to see, in like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, you're going to see some of the most wonderful fashion, but more importantly, I love culture. And when you see these performers, you're first of all, everyone has to dance with them, but don't run out the door yet, because it's actually really fun. Woohoo! And so thank you everyone, literally for everything. You heard enough of me today, so I'm not going to speak anymore. And I'm excited to bring back Samira, and she's going to welcome the Consulate General.
Thank you, Wendy. Dr. Arifi, I'd like to invite you to come and please say a few words to us.
No, don't worry.
Good evening to you all. How are you? I wish you all the best amid the COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations shows in New York in the last few days. Excellencies, distinguished guests and gentlemen, on behalf of the Indonesian Consulate General Office in New York, it is a privilege for me to welcome you to this wonderful reception. I wish to extend my deep appreciation to my friend, my best friend, Miss Brandy Diamond, and her team of women's entrepreneurships, the organization of WIDO, for collaborating and make this event possible. We are privileged to have in attendance so many distinguished guests and women leaders, as well as innovators and entrepreneurs. I also would like to acknowledge my colleagues from diplomatic and consular corps who are here with us today. While you are here, allow me also to expose you to Indonesian culture and traditional dance originally coming from East Java, the so-called Gelipang dance, which will be performed by the Indonesian Culture Club of ICC of Delaware. On this occasion, we also come up with the idea of presenting a plant-based food called Tempe and making a brief presentation on Tempe by Miss Melia from Boston Tempe of Boston Tempe LLC. I would like to conclude by again thanking your presence. I'm so honored to have you here with us, since you are all prominent leaders in the fields of entrepreneurship. I'm fully confident that your knowledge, experience, and expertise will provide important insights on strengthening and promoting gender equality and the empowerment of women, as well as the gastro diplomacy, of course. I wish you all very successful receptions and assure you of the full support of myself and my colleague. Have wonderful evenings. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for inviting us here. It's so beautiful. Thank you. So I am pleased to introduce a traditional Indonesian dance to be performed by the ladies from the Indonesian Cultural Club, the ICC in Delaware. The name of this dance is Glee Punk. This is the dance from the East Java province. The Glee Punk dance symbolizes the resistance of local communities to the colonial Dutch, as people cannot directly oppose the colonial Dutch at that time. They created a dance performance to show their feelings. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm we do welcome to the Glee Punk dance.
Okay, please a round of applause of ICC Delaware for their Clippan dance. Thank you very much. I also would like to have the opportunity to invite the Indonesian Women's Association of the Consulate General of the Republic of Indonesia in New York to come forward with the dancer because the Indonesian ladies are wearing traditional clothes from various places and provinces in Indonesia, in which I will introduce them one by one. The Women's Association consists of the wives of Indonesian working in the Consulate General of the Republic of Indonesia in New York and Indonesian banks in New York, as well as some Indonesian diaspora. Okay, I will introduce one by one. Miss Ella Stiger is wearing a traditional clothing as a Bali dancer. Miss Linda is wearing a traditional clothing from Bali. Bali again. Miss Dia Ideal is wearing a traditional clothing from Padang, West Sumatra. And next is Miss Marita, is wearing a traditional clothing from Palembang, South Sumatra. Give you applause. And next is Miss Lucy, is wearing a traditional clothing from Lombok, just one island away from Bali. Miss Rara is wearing a traditional clothing from East Kalimantan, of which Indonesia shares the island with Malaysia and Brunei. Sorry. Miss Devi is wearing a traditional clothing from North Sumatra. Miss Lia Sunda is wearing a traditional clothing from Flores, East Nusa Tenggara, a few islands away from Bali. Miss Dia is wearing a traditional clothing from Papua, of which Indonesia shares the island with Papua New Guinea. Next, Miss Rahma is wearing a traditional clothing from Central Sulawesi. Miss Ati is wearing a traditional clothing from South Sulawesi. And then, last but not least, is Mrs. Endang Wahyu Kinasi, the wife of the Consul of Indonesia, as well as the chairman of the Indonesian Women Association of the Consul General in New York, and the head of the Indonesian Gamelan, and the dance performance is wearing a traditional clothing from Central Java. Okay, the last one is Miss Fata from Jakarta. The Bali dance. Okay, thank you so much. And give it applause from the wearing from Indonesian consulate in New York. Back to you, Samira.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful, ladies. Wonderful. Okay, we have one more presentation, and then we're going to open it up to mingling. So can I have your attention for a little bit more time, please? Next, I would like you to listen to a vegan food presentation by Miss Malia from Boston Tempe LLC. She will show you the wonders and benefits of tempeh. It's made from cooked and fermented soybeans. It's rich of proteins, fiber, and vitamins. So we invite you to enjoy the presentation.
Tadi Mbak Nina di mana? Jauh nggak? Mbak Ina tuh apa sih pakai baju merah? Bu.
So my name is Malia. I am the founder and CBDO of Boston Bay LLC. Our business is actually located in Somersworth, New Hampshire. So a little bit about Tempe. So this is actually what we call the intangible heritage of Indonesia. This is the signature dish of Indonesia, and it is also a staple in every house in Indonesia. All right. A little bit of introduction. So our tempeh actually was birthed from a personal craving to taste like home. Tempeh, typically what you find in the supermarket that you have here in the United States generally are pasteurized. They are also in a vacuum sealed container. It is actually different from what we find in Indonesia. It is super fresh. I'm gonna go over that real quick. So it started in 2017, and then in 2020, in order to keep up with the market and the production, we actually teamed up with another partner, another couple, and so we established Tempe LLC. A little bit about us: we are actually a group of 4 purpose-driven professionals. We are united in one spirit, mind, and vision. It is to bring the freshest, authentic, unpasteurized Indonesian tempeh to the land we now call home, the United States. Thank you. So, why do I say tempeh? Because most of you might not be familiar of what tempeh is, and this is the reason why we bring this presentation together, to give you a little bit of introduction. As you might know, this is actually a research-based presentation, so it is not what people say. This is based on a research. You see here, the trend has been growing. Tempe, it started in, as you see there, in 1916 to 2019. More and more people are looking up the information on tempeh because of it is packed with protein and it is very low in fat. So for people who are interested in having a healthier lifestyle, vegan, vegetarian, for example, this is the answer. Tempeh, as you see, if you are going to your grocery supermarket, you'll see that they are mostly, you can see the beans. When, as a matter of fact, if you are looking at the tempeh photo over there, it is wrapped with mycelium. It is actually the mold that covers the tempeh. The soybeans are cooked, and then we added the rhizopus. It's a starter, and then during the fermentation process, the starter actually breaks the protein and making it more. It is better to digest, so it is good for your digestion. Tempeh is actually defined by Indonesian Tempe movement as a traditional fermented soybean from Indonesia that is healthy, sustainable, and affordable. And we're going to go through a little bit about those 3 items one by one. first one is the sport Tempe. Tempe Mendoan, that is on the right hand side is actually Tempe Rendang. And today you will have the privilege of trying 3 different kinds of Tempe dishes. We have braised Tempe, we also have curry Tempe and deep fried Tempe, and then it's stir fried with peanut and seasoning. Tempe, now we're going into the nutrition facts because we're trying to educate and share the wealthy of Tempe itself. So it is based on the USDA report. I hear echo, but that's high in calories for 1 cup. It contains 319 calories, fat 18 grams, sodium 15 grams, carb 13 grams, fiber 0, sugar 0, and protein 34 grams. And if we are to compare it with beef, you'll see side by side the energy is actually 181. It is higher than beef. You'll see the protein as well. The total fat is almost half. Okay? The saturated fat is also low. Carb is high. You see a lot of benefits are actually come from Tempe versus beef. I'm not suggesting that you will switch it right away, but you are considering a healthier lifestyle, do consider Tempe. And when we're talking about sustainability, we're not joking. This is actually a report that is done, and it is on the global Tempe market from 2019 to 2023. We are envisioning a growing market. It is because a lot of people are benefiting from the high protein of Tempe, as well as they're looking for options for gluten-free. At the same time, it is also good for keto, vegan, and everything else. Now we're talking about affordability. Of course, because it came from Indonesia, I'm going to share with you the comparison between the cost in Indonesia versus the cost in the United States. These are based on research once again. So all the sources are available. If you'd like to know more, I'll be more than happy to share it so you can do your research and you read it at your convenience. So the first one, Indonesia, as we know in the past where we came from, Tempe is considered to be a low-class food, unfortunately. That's because in the initial start of it, a lot of people actually made it not in, what should I say, hygienic environment. So some people even say that in the earlier days, in order for the local Tempe maker, when they are making Tempe, I'm sorry to say that, they believe that they are actually stomping on the soybeans. But in the growth of Tempe, a lot of people start to understand the importance, not only the protein that it offers, but also the hygiene of it. That's why we start having a lot of, if you see on the right, on the left-hand side, the second one, you see the difference between the pricing for the traditional one versus the one that is hygienic. And as compared to beef, chicken, egg, and milk. Now, what about here in the United States? So in the United States, is it still here? We are having a comparison of, I'd say, 4 different brands, and we also take an average of it as well. The price is still considerably comparable as compared to the beef, but if you see the benefit that Tempe offers versus beef, it is a no-brainer. And it is because of the rebranding of the activities that we're doing. It is the global emergence of initiative to rebrand Tempe as an affordable, sustainable, as well as high in protein base. This becomes a winner. So let me ask you a question. How many of you have experienced or tasted Tempe before? they still have the texture. They're keeping the texture. In comparison to tofu that has lost its texture from the soybean, tempeh kept the nutty texture of it, and it is, you can, when you bite it, you can actually, some people actually they say, I don't like tofu because I don't feel like I'm biting anything. But with tempeh, you can really feel the nutty one, you can really feel like you are biting it. Our business is actually fortunate to actually been featured in Bon Appetit magazine 2020, and then I'm sorry 2021, and then earlier this year we are also featured in the Taste magazine, and this is actually the coverage. They're saying that fortunately many cities now have local producers of Indonesian heritage making fresh and pasteurized tempeh. A few like Boss Tempeh and Boston even ship their product nationwide. And let's see this one. Compared to the pasteurized tempeh sold in stores, the soybean is raw tempeh tastes cleaner, the fungus more mushroomy, and the texture more tiny. So this actually comes with no added preservatives, and the good thing with the good thing about it is that you'll be able to get the freshness. I'm going to wrap it up with just a quick introduction of our vision. Our vision is preserving heritage, embracing technology, and we're doing ours in a manner that we're using the IoT. So it is a combination of the Internet of Things as well as preserving the heritage. And the way we do so is by inviting all of you to join us in our mission to bring tempeh to UNESCO as intangible heritage. This has been thankfully to Pak Konjen, Dr. Simon, the General Counsel. In 2022, earlier in March, he actually brought all tempeh makers together in East Coast. We brought, I don't know how many members now, we have over 15 members and some of them are here today. So it is our mission and we are seeking your support, we're seeking your help to please help us bring tempeh to the next level. Our hope is actually bring tempeh as an intangible heritage to UNESCO. And thank you so very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, I promise we're only going to have approximately 67 seconds of talking. So if I can have your attention for 67 seconds.
Okay, I apologize. There is the last lady from Indonesian Association Traditional Clothes from Padang. This is Miss Ina. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Samira.
Thank you so much. Okay, can I have everybody's attention for 60 seconds? I promise this will be the end of the talking and we'll send you back to mingling and cocktailing and connecting. So I just want to say a big thank you to a long list of people. So I'm going to get started with the list. To our amazing sponsors, AWS, Ava Labs, Abra, UPS, Casper Labs, Pocket, Marcel Wine, Wyoming Whiskey, Comfort Vodka, and Tempe of Boston that just gave us the wonderful presentation. I learned so much, by the way. Thank you. Next, we want to say a huge thank you to Wendy for having the vision and her team of volunteers who have taken such great care of us. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. You were wonderful. Woo! We also want to say thank you to the UN and their staff and team. That was really a lovely presentation today. And last but definitely not least, Mr. Consul General, his beautiful wife, and the hospitality of the team and the consulate. Thank you. Woo! And we'll see everybody back in the UN in November. Yeah! Okay, everybody, please enjoy the food and drinks and mingle, get connection, and remember we're gonna gracefully exit at 8:30. Thank you so much.
Wyoming whiskey from Kirby, Wyoming, in the Midwest of the United States.
What makes it different than the other whiskey?
It's from Wyoming.
From Wyoming, okay.
Hi. This is the Community Spirit Vodka. We're a non-traditional vodka brand that actually uses all its marketing materials and sources to promote the brand in an organic way through supporting events such as this one. We're a top shelf brand, we're a top shelf purpose. Try the Community Spirit Vodka and drink to your community.
Which one is the best?
Which one is the best? Community Spirit, made in the US and distributed throughout the US and distributed here in New York City.
All right. Cheers. Okay, I'm in one sip. Just a little sip. To know what it's like.
And I want the same thing, I want to try this well.
216 miles.
How's this? Good?
They want me to do it. I'm getting wrong.
Hello. What do we have here?
Hi, we have a red wine
Okay.
from Marcel. We also have a Sauvignon Blanc. We also have a rosé, and we have a sparkling wine right here.
Sparkling wine.
Yes, would you like to try it?
Which one is favorite?
Yeah, Sauvignon?
Which one is favorite?
My favorite is this one right here, the Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay, we're going that way then.
But this is Oprah Winfrey's favorite. Yeah, so all of these are from France.
Okay.
And this is a blend, a red blend, but it's also from France, Provence, France.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Save water. Dear. No, look, you say it. Oh, save water, drink beer. Woo! Save water, save the planet. Drink beer. Save water, drink beer. I know him. He's my friend. So. Oh my God. Do you want to get in your video?
Yes.
Yeah, he's okay.
Save water, drink beer.
Yeah, that's the motto. Can you send me that? That's what we got going. Yeah. What's your ad?
Wow. Nice.
So, save water, drink beer. So amazing. Thank you.
Nice, thank you.
It was so fun. So that was amazing. So proud of this woman. Everything so celebrating women. And this is the best one. I love meeting. And the takeaways. The takeaways were just do it. Don't overthink it. Action is the number one important thing. People kept saying that over and over again. And women supporting women is so real. Yeah. I love that.
We love it, and we love the Indonesian consulate.
Thank you so much. I love learning about all their fashion. I love the fashion show. I had no idea there are so many different types of looks. Amazing. We gotta go now. Yeah, we gotta go. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. We loved expressing your culture. I actually Googled how Indonesian dress was when I chose my outfit to respect more of the culture. And so they do a gold headdress. And then this is something my friend gave me. And I'm so glad I can wear it here again.
It's perfect.
Cheers.
As you see right here, they've been an amazing partner in supporting women entrepreneurs. Our whole movement is in 144 countries, and Indonesia is a big one for us. So we are so grateful to the Indonesian consulate and the Consulate General of Rifi and everybody and the amazing team here. We're so grateful. Empower, celebrate, and support women. Because if you would support women, women are going to change the world for the better.
Is this the first time you do here?
No, so we've done this a few times here because we love collaborating with the Indonesian consulate.
So what are you hoping from this event? What are you hoping?
What I'm hoping is that everybody realizes what an amazing place Indonesia is and about Tempe, that we all should be healthy. As a vegetarian my whole life, I love Tempe and I love to educate everybody on how healthy it is and how important it is to support these types of companies.
So you are Tempe mania?
Yeah, I love Tempe mania.
That's it for today. Okay, thank you.
Rajang ciri aja tak peturan marilah uri tuange nate